All right, I just want to introduce myself. First of all, my name is Katina Robinson. I'm known as Coupon Katina everywhere now. I do a monthly segment on Fox 16 called Scratching the Dollar, and I've been featured on Daybreak on Channel 7 and just, a variety of the shows teaching coupons. But I want to tell you a little bit about how I got started. I'm a nurse. And I was injured on the job and had to leave my job due to medical reasons. And so everything that I teach you guys and talk about in my classes is things that I've implemented into our households to make our household flow, because we went from a 2-income household to 1. So, the things that I teach is not something I've heard, it's something that I've implemented and done in our family, and it has helped us tremendously save money. So, at any time, if you guys have questions, please feel free to raise your hand, and I love interaction with my classes. So if you have questions, go ahead and ask those questions. You don't have to wait till the end, and maybe forget. And you will need a pen, because even though a lot is covered on my notes, there's going to be a lot of things that I'll cover that's not on there. But like I said, if anytime you have a question, please feel free to interact and raise your hand. We were first going to start with the monthly budget page. The monthly budget is something everyone should have. And not only should you have a mental monthly budget in your head, but you should have a physical, something in front of you that will keep you, on track. That way you know what's coming into your household, what needs to go out, and you can use this monthly budget for bills. You can write on there also like what you anticipate spending in groceries, what you anticipate spending in household items. But I've found that if you have something in front of you, giving you some guidelines on what you're spending, and that way you'll know what to tweak. What can we do without? What can we cut back on? What can we save on in this area? So if you have a monthly budget, that helps you do that. And this is just a generic paper copy that I use, but there's all kinds of software and data on, internet and stuff that you can get a more advanced one if you like that kind. But this is just a basic one that I teach. I teach not only coupon classes, but money saving classes, homemade products, and just a variety of classes that I teach. So I'm kind of combining all of it into one today. So like I said, there's a lot of material we're going to be going over. The next paper that I would like for you to look at is the homemade products. And at the top it has the homemade laundry detergent. And this is an example of an awesome money saver. How many of y'all know that laundry detergent is something very, very expensive? And we all have to have it. We all buy it every month or however often you have to buy laundry detergent. This laundry detergent recipe that I have given you here, literally you are paying 1 cent a load. So just saving money in this laundry detergent will save you a ton of money. And there's just 3 simple ingredients that you need, and they're all right here. They are sold in Walmart. All the Walmarts have it, and they put it on the bottom shelf. That's on purpose. They want you to buy the high, expensive, costly laundry detergent, so they put all those at eye level or higher, whereas they put the cheaper things, the natural, and all these products are all natural, so you can use them if you have eczema or any type of skin issues. If you're highly sensitive to fragrance, these are the products you would want to use, and you can also use them with newborn babies. I mean, they are all natural, so there's not that having a reaction to different type of fragrance or ingredients in them. So this is the borax, this is the washing soda, and I didn't put the bar up here because some people use the ivory bar because ivory don't have a smell. So if you want to create your own fragrance of detergent, you will use the ivory soap bar, and then you would add like essential oils of the choice, a fragrance that you like. Febnabs is the one I use. It has a more lemon smell, and that's what you see here in this bottle. This is actually what it looks like when you make the homemade laundry detergent, and we can pass this around or you can come and look at it after the class, it's fine. But it smells awesome. It makes your clothes soft, and it gives it that just that real soft, and it don't fade or anything like that some of the laundry detergents will do. Also, you can make your own homemade fabric softener, and it's only 3 easy ingredients with that. It's just water, white vinegar, and hair conditioner of your choice. You would want to choose a fragrance that you really like the smell of. And it works just like it do, you know, how conditioner softens your hair. It does the same thing for your clothes. So this homemade fabric softener actually makes your clothes really soft, and you get the scent that you choose based on the conditioner you buy. So that's a huge money saver. The dryer sheets also, and all you do with that is just take any old flannel shirt or cotton shirt that you're not using and cut it up in squares. And what you would want to do is either dip it in the fabric softener that you've made, or like get a container and actually pour it on there and use it that way. You can use the dryer sheets either in the dry form or the wet, however you choose to use. And I use all of these combinations of the laundry detergent, fabric softener, and dryer sheets, and it saves my family a ton of money. These products that you see up here and this recipe is for if you take a 5-gallon bucket, it actually makes half of that. So what I do is I double up this recipe and I make a full 5-gallon bucket, and it lasts for a year or more, depending on how many you have in your household. So it saves you, like I said, a ton of money. Yes, sir.
On your detergent, how well does it work with the high efficiency washers? Because my washer doesn't have the little thing.
Yeah, it works really well. Every class that I've taught, I always, you know, get that question, and everyone that I know that uses it, that has rather the front door, the high efficient, all of those washers, you can use these products. And then a young lady, I don't see her right now, but she said that she makes the powder version. So there's a powder version that you can make also. I use the liquid, just my preference, but there is a powder version that you can make, and you have to just go online and find that one. I don't have that one in my possession because that's not the one I use. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Both of those products are available at the commissary. Both of those laundry things are considerably cheaper.
What are the prices at the commissary? You remember?
I don't know exactly.
Okay. Because I bought them at Walmart, and they're like $3 and something a box. If you buy everything I have listed here, including the 5-gallon bucket and the lid, you are paying $13 and some change, or maybe less, depending on, like I said, where you buy it, where the taxes are. That's $13. That's the best $13 you will ever spend. And you got to realize, even you're spending the $13, you'll never buy the bucket again or the lid. So then the products go to about $8. And then you got to realize these are packed full of, you know, all the borax. So this lasts a long, long time. So even when you're buying this product, it will last you a long time. So it is an awesome investment you will want to make. And the fabric softener and the dryer sheets. And then I just listed other ways of saving money. And I'm not going to go into all the details because our time is limited, and I have a lot of information to cover. So we're going to get started with what everybody is probably here for, is the couponing. Yes, how many already coupons? Let me just see by show of hands. Okay, I have a few hands. After this class, I want to see a room of hands of everybody using couponing, because it saves you so much money you will not believe it. Like I said, we went from a 2-household income to a 1-household income. We used to spend roughly, I would say, about $500 a month on groceries and household items. Because of my couponing and saving money and watching for sales and all the things that I implement, we basically spend about $120 a month to provide and meet every need that we have when it comes to household products, grocery, and we're not lacking in none of that. And it's because of couponing and saving money, watching the sales paper, and everything that I'm going to teach you here today. So please take good notes. Like I said, look at your handout. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. But the first thing I will have to express to everyone, in order to really save a lot of money with couponing, you have to be organized. You can't be one of those that have a few coupons in the car, a few in your purse, a few in your wallet, you know, here and there. If you do it that way, you will never save the kind of money we're talking about today. You have to get a system. And how you go about getting a system is up to you. You can get a binder, as you see here I have, or you can get a box. Some people do the little box where you can just put it in sections. The box is not big enough. It don't work for me. I like the binder. So it's up to you which one you do. But you have to find a system that works for you and get organized, organized, organized. So once you get a binder or a box, whichever you choose, The next way to make your coupons work is to get coupons. So the way you get coupons is the Sunday's paper is where you're going to get the most of them. Also, you can go to any website, anything that you like. Say that you like nacho chips, nacho cheese Doritos, or something like that. If that's something you eat a lot of, or you know your kids like, go to their website. Everything that you can think of usually have a website. You go to their website, they will send you in the mail high dollar coupons. So that's another way to get coupons based on what you use in your household. So you always want to look into that. So another way to get coupons is internet. You can print off coupons from different websites and use those also. So that's another form of where you can get coupons. I don't do a whole lot of internet printing off coupons just because a lot of the stores now, they will like try to scan it. If it don't scan the first time, their policies say they don't have to accept it. So sometimes it's a frustrating situation. You have that coupon, you've based your list on that coupon, and if it don't work, you're kind of upset. Whereas the manufacturer ones, they will take them and they will even override it sometime if the computer system scanner is not working right. So internet, I'm kind of iffy about. I do print and use some of them, but I don't base my shopping upon internet coupons. So one of the things, once you get a binder or a box, whichever you choose to carry, some of the things you will want to keep in there is pens, paper, scissors or cords, highlighters, a calculator. You always want to have a calculator on hand. So those are some of the things you will want to put in there. Also, you always want to carry with you the store policy, whatever store that you shop in. Like I'm a big Kroger shopper. And so I went to Krogers.com, print off their coupon policy. The reason you want their policy is if you're in the line and a cashier is arguing with you for whatever reason, we think the cashiers are just being mean. Sometimes they're not trying to be mean. They really don't know their own policy, is what I run into a lot. So you know what I do? I pull out the policy and say, look, your policy says this, this, and that. And they have to, usually go get a manager. And then when they get the manager, I show the manager. And believe it or not, sometimes the managers don't even know their policies. So they look over it, read it, and say, okay, we got to honor that because that's what our policy says. So I would always recommend, you get the policy of the store that you pretty much shop at. I am extreme when it comes to coupon. I'm a little OCD, so I'm kind of extremely organized and all of that. But what I did, because I pretty much shop a lot for us groceries at Kroger's, I literally went in Kroger's and took pictures of their aisles. Yes, it's extreme, but that's what I did. So when I did that, then I have a visual, because I'm a visual person. So that way I went and I organized my binder based on these pictures. So like my binder, you will look on the front and it says meet aisle 1. So I know when I'm on aisle 1, I know all these coupons that I have on here matches up with that particular aisle. Yes, it's extreme, I know y'all. But it not only saves you money with using coupons, it saves you time. Because each aisle I go down, what I do is when I go in, I go down the aisle, and what I do is I'm going to show you this cute little thing for beginner couponer. Some people start with this cute little thing. This cute little thing can't do nothing for me to really save, but what I do use it for, when I go down the aisle, I see a product that I'm going to buy. I get the product, I put it in my basket. I immediately pull that coupon out of this binder and I put it in here. So when I get to the register, I close this completely up. I don't need this anymore. All of my coupons are in here that I'm about to use at that particular store. So that's what I use this cute little thing for. So like I said, what I'm sharing with you is my system. You can develop your own, you can take some hints from what I'm teaching you, but just all I ask is that you start couponing and save money, because you save a ton of money with couponing. So those are some of the things that I did to get my binder ready. And like I said, what I do every Sunday, I get however many papers I choose to get. Everybody always asks the question, how many papers do you buy based on the coupons? It's up to you. It's up to what you're trying to do. If you're trying to stockpile and get the most that you possibly can get, I used to buy as many as 10 papers. So it's up to you. And then people say, well, is that really saving money? Yes, because one paper One paper is $2. And when you when you use about 2, maybe 3 of those coupons, you've already made that $2 back. So it's worth it to buy those papers if you're going to use them. Another thing that I do, all of my expired coupons, if I let my coupons expire, because I always teach in my class, don't buy just because you have a coupon. If it's not on sale, if it's not at its lowest price, say you got a coupon that it's a quarter off. Okay, if it's not on sale, is that coupon really benefiting you? Do you really need to buy that product at that time? Can you not wait till it's a little cheaper where you can save a little more money? So you don't use a coupon just because you have it. Use it when it's going to work the most for you. So what I do is some of my coupons do expire, and when they do, we have a young lady that collects all our expired coupons. We turn all our expired coupons in, and she sends them overseas because since I'm in a room with all military, you know, overseas, they can use expired coupons for up to 6 months. So not only is my coupons working for me, if I happen to let them expire, then I'm sending them to someone else where they can still work. So coupon is a good thing all the way around. You don't lose. So, like I said, I pretty much covered how do I get started. Is there any questions before I go further to, yes, ma'am?
When you were talking about the inserts in the Sunday paper,
Uh-huh.
is it just like you get the paper and you guess what's in there, or is there a place for the previews?
No, ma'am, it is some sheets. I have a lot of handouts I have given you guys here, so I'm going to be randomly going back and forward. But there is a handout that I gave you. It has Coupon Katina at the top, and it has 2013 Sunday coupon inserts. This paper right here is good for the rest of the year. This tells you how many inserts is going to be in the Sunday's paper. So this kind of takes the guesswork out of how many is going to be in there. Yes, sir.
Where, for like 2014, where can somebody get this?
Okay, we're going to get to that. Did that answer your question, ma'am? Did that answer your question?